So I'm here at the grain drying facility and storage facility. You can probably hear the dryer running behind me. I'm told that we purchased and dried 80 tons of grain yesterday. So if we go at that rate, we'll run through all of the working capital that we have in just under 2 weeks time. So we're now figuring out, we're gonna meet with a couple of different buyers today, 2 today and 1 on Monday, to see how quickly they can buy grain and get us paid. So we can get a 3-day turn rate to drying the grain to getting paid. We can basically run it at full capacity here for the next 2 or 3 months, which would be really awesome. Typical payment terms are about 2 weeks, and so at that rate we'll have to slow down a little bit, can't quite run it at full capacity, but it's pretty exciting to see the supply coming in like crazy. So on site you can see a whole lot of activity today. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks on site, either unloading grain or loading up dried grain. With all the action, they're repacking the ground where trucks have made holes. It's muddy, it's rainy season, so it's a little bit muddy, but for the most part they've been able to compact the ground really well. Construction's progressing on phase 2, and the grain dryer is growing. I'm told that it started at 11 p.m. last night and has been drying this grain since. This batch was pretty wet, and so we're just about 9 a.m. It's going on almost 10 hours of drying. They think it's getting pretty close, but we dried 80 tons of grain last night or yesterday in total, and so making really good progress here. The 2 machines have a capacity of 20,000 tons per batch together, and you can run somewhere between 4 and 5 batches a day, so close to 100 tons. Let's call it 70 to 100 tons of grain processed each day. Basically it circulates the maize, so the big circular portion of the machine is full of grain, and there's a stirrer in there that's moving it up and down throughout the machine, and then a diesel furnace basically that heats the grain and dries it up, and it just continues to do that cycling process until the grain gets dry enough to the point that we can sell it as dried grain. So they take it out every few hours or so to test the moisture levels, and once it's dry enough they'll dump it out onto the floor like you've seen over there.